So this is just your weekly reminder that we post every Tuesday at 5 p.m. on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube for the full visuals. Go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Nothing But Controversy, on Twitter, NB Controversy. Go to nothingbutcontroversy.com to see some of the articles written by our anchors. One by Shane, one by Cam, some great content there. And go to our Instagram page to click the link in our bio to get access to all of our social media platforms all in one.
This is Nothing But Controversy. Four guys on a podcast and we're talking about sports. Four guys on a podcast and we're talking about sports. Nothing But Controversy with Matt, Dawson, Cam, and Shaner.
Well, that was a great intro song. And with that being said, what's up, guys? And welcome to episode 24 of the Nothing But Controversy podcast.
R.I.P. Kobe. 24.
Yeah. Anyways, before we start, of course, like every week, we are now officially 107 days from the start of the NFL regular season.
God damn.
You know, we are posting on Wednesday this week. Shaner was in the boxing ring last night, prepping for his fight against Jake Paul. So we apologize for all those who are waiting for the Tuesday release. But
I promise I won't let you down.
Yeah, at this point, we're filming on Tuesday. It's kind of at night, and we're in the middle of game 4 between the Habs and the Leafs. So if you see us celebrate or if you see us looking up, that's probably because we're looking at that. But anyways, before we jump into our segments, let's go over the schedule for this week. We're going to start off with This Week in Sports, obviously, then go into our question of the week, our bold prediction of the week, then Think Fast, then NBC Trivia, hosted by Mr. Shaner.
Ooh.
Then we have everyone's favorite segment, Top 5. This week we're doing Top 5 Favorite Foods. It's not even sports. It's Top 5 Favorite Foods. Are you kidding me? And then, of course, we end the episode with Lock of the Week in terms of betting.
Absolutely.
So just a bunch of segments that we all know and love. So let's get this show on the road with This Week in Sports. Okay, tell me that was a good intro.
That was great.
Yeah, respect. All right. So, listen, I was telling the guys in the group chat that I had a Bible written for This Week in Sports. So, actually, I have two things. I'll save the long one for the end, but the first one, all I got to say is that this weekend was just an absolute doozy of a weekend for left-handed golfers.
Shout out to
My
Phil.
boy, Mr. Phil Mickelson, won the 103rd PGA Championship and became the oldest person to ever win a major at 50 years old. The greatest lefty golfer of all time, one of the best golfers of all time. What a great thing to see. And just one of the most iconic moments in golf just happened on Sunday when he was walking up the 18th green and had thousands of people walking behind him, just like Tiger did at the Masters.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have anything to say about that, but man, that was special.
How about that chip in birdie?
On 2, guy was in the bunker. Unbelievable shot.
Yeah.
That's when you kind of just he was literally having an awful hole to that point. You're like, yeah, this guy bogeyed 1, and you're like, this guy might be falling apart.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, he just hits that bunker shot for birdie, and it was like, all right, we're back. And listen, I'm a huge Brooks Koepka guy, so I'm not going to lie. I was cheering for the both of them. And I was like, you know what? One makes a bad shot. I don't really care who wins as long as one of them wins.
Yeah.
But you just can't not be happy for Phil Mickelson.
Did you see that Brooks Koepka thing where Bryson DeChambeau walked by?
Yeah, but if you watch golf, you'll know. And if you like on golf Twitter and stuff, you'll know that if you're not a Bryson DeChambeau fan, you hate Bryson DeChambeau. Literally everyone hates Bryson DeChambeau, including the players.
Why?
So like that whole Brooks Koepka thing is literally like what everyone else would have done. I mean, Brooks Koepka is a little bit more outgoing and says shit that people don't want to hear because that's just personality. But literally, like I was literally just telling Cam and Shane about this. Like people hate Bryson DeChambeau for his style of play. They think it's unfair the way he just swings at a ball. But you know what? Listen, sometimes it works for him. sometimes it just shows that you have to be able to place a ball to win, you know? Like
absolutely.
At the PGA Championship this week was at a course that a lot of golfers said was the hardest golf course they've ever played at. And for Phil Mickelson to shoot -8 is quite an accomplishment, or -7 ended at. But that's why guys like Bryson DeChambeau just didn't do well. Like Bryson DeChambeau literally just swings for the fences and hopes like that's the style of play. He's like, I don't care if I get in the rough as long as I get it 360 yards down the freaking course. Which, you know what? If I could hit the ball 360 yards, I probably would do it. Let's be honest.
Speaking of fun times on the golf course, the NBC boys, for our boy Matthew Campbell, Matty Ice's birthday, we hit the links on Saturday. First of all, I would like to say happy birthday, Matt, once again. And all the fans, go and wish Matt a happy birthday on Instagram. But wow, did things get crazy on the links on Saturday. We're not going to drop any names or whatnot, but let's just say we had a certain someone.
Not one of us, by the way.
Not one of us. Not one of us. Let me be clear. Charge at Matt while Matt was peeing in a golf cart, maxing out the golf cart. Like absolutely maxing out the golf cart. Realizing he'd probably cut it a bit too close, and instead of killing Matthew, decides to take a sharp right turn. In the process, falls out of the golf cart. Probably skids about 5 yards.
Flies out. Like imagine a freaking old man just flying out of the golf cart. Like you got me to.
Keep in mind, he's not like a small guy either.
Yeah.
No. In the process, got his golf cart stuck on the wiring to the point where we had to go to the marshal and ask him if he had scissors. Shane had to go get a lighter. We had to burn the rope and rip it out.
There's a video of this cutting the rope ceremony.
200 views on this episode, and we'll drop the video. Oh, man. Anyways, what a day. Happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you.
Definitely will not be the last time in the summer.
We played a scramble, and we managed to shoot -2, which was quite an accomplishment.
Considering
the amount of
drinks were flowing? Yeah. Absolutely.
I finished about 60% of that Jameson bottle, so I did not shoot anything but Jameson on that golf course.
Yeah, the back nine was pretty much all Matt. Let's be real.
All Matt on his birthday. Imagine how many drinks I was having too.
With a few very clutch putts from Shane, I might add.
It's true. Shane
very clutch putts.
Couple birdie putts?
Yeah.
Cam was doing some landscaping.
Nose in the dirt, boys.
Yeah. Now back to the professionals here, Matt. I know you had a few more that you wanted to talk about.
No, let them go, and I'll go last.
Oh, you're circling back.
Yeah, I'll come back later on.
I don't have much to add. I just want to get. I know, Matt, you are the biggest LeBron James fan in the world. I know Shane is the biggest LeBron James fan. He got poked in the eye. Okay, and he was on the ground for quite some time.
This was coming.
He was on the ground, and again, I am not a LeBron hater at all. And then in game 1, I think it was, him and CP3 got tangled up and he went to the ground and, all that. I saw this stat. It was like Kevin Pillar got hit in the face with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. He was on the ground for 38 seconds. Yeah, Joe Burrow tore his ACL, MCL, everything on the fucking planet. He was on the ground for like 38 seconds. And LeBron James got poked in the eye and was on the ground for 90 seconds.
I have it right here.
Yeah.
I was on the ground for 36 seconds, got hit 94 miles an hour right to the face.
Did you see his face?
His face?
His face is
fucked.
Burrow was on the ground for 78 seconds after, his knee just got bent in half.
Floated.
And LeBron was on the ground for 80 seconds. And it just says, after getting poked in the eye.
Yeah.
Not a good
look. Not a good look. Not a good look. But it's not like this is new. LeBron's always been, I don't want to say a flopper, but it's nothing crazy. I still have love for the man, still the greatest of all time, but I just found that really funny. But shout out to Kevin Pillar. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Oh my God.
I feel like your face is just numb at that point.
Bro,
it'll never be.
He walked into the clubhouse the next day and he said, "Am I starting?" Obviously, not knowing he wasn't, but
yeah.
He looks like a villain in a superhero movie,
Yeah. All right, that's all I got this week.
I don't have much, but obviously a superstar is on the move, and his name is not Aaron Rodgers. Julio Jones told Shannon Sharp on Undisputed that he is out of Atlanta.
Now, do you guys think he knew he was on the call,
No
or like
chance.
I don't
He
think he
didn't.
did. I don't think he did.
he
that's
absolutely did.
crazy.
I don't think Shannon Sharp calls him like. I don't think Shannon Sharp sets up a guy like that. I think.
I don't think he did, but I don't think he has a problem with what he said.
I think there's more. Like I don't think he was just like, oh, Shannon Sharp's calling me.
Yeah.
Well, he's on under. Like they're pretty close. Like they have a relationship.
That's it.
I think
To me, this like wasn't even that big of a shock. Like honestly, we
That's
kind of
what I'm
all
saying.
knew what was
Like, I
going
don't think
on.
he's mad. Even if he didn't know, I don't think he's mad that he said it.
Yeah.
I think he kind of just confirmed what we were all thinking at this.
I know everyone wants to say Pats and then Dawson. You're pretty excited that the Colts rumors are stirring up. But what do you guys think about the Titans?
I think he's gonna go to the Titans.
They lost Corey Davis.
Yeah.
Brown.
I think Dawson would cry.
King Henry. You know that would put them over the top for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I don't know.
the best
Is there
running back
is there a
in the league?
betting favorite right now?
The
The
Titans are.
Patriots.
I think it's the Titans.
No, right now it's the Patriots minus 150. Just saw
Is
it.
it?
The
Damn.
Patriots are minus 150.
That's like pretty decent.
If he gets traded,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I do want to see Julio go to a contender, which is why I'm thinking it's one of those two teams probably.
Well, he
the
will.
Titans.
Like he said it himself.
Yeah.
He said he wants to win. Like,
But
Is
I
he
really
on-
wanted to see Kyle Pitts, Julio Jones, and Calvin Ridley. Like that would have been wild.
That would have been scary.
Yeah. But no, I'm happy for Julio. Do what you got to do.
I saw a
If you-
video of like a fantasy football guy that said he didn't name the tight ends, but he said if Julio Jones gets traded, there's only 3 tight ends in fantasy he'd take over Kyle Pitts.
Wow. It's probably Kelsey, Kittle. and
Kelsey, Waller, and Kittle. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
It's true. I saw like these rankings, these preseason rankings, and he's never played an NFL game, and people have Kyle Pitts as a top 5 tight end.
Yeah.
Like that's
And I
wild.
see why it's probably like at this point.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially with Julio.
Mike Gesicki might be in the conversation this year.
Couldn't tell you Robert Tonyan, but he had a crazy year.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl Evan Ingram, baby.
Ertz is
Yeah.
still around, but who knows what's happening with him?
Yeah.
I mean, Jonnu Smith might get some. I mean,
There's
I
a
don't
few
know.
guys.
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Anyways.
All right, Shayna, what do you got for us?
I got a little bit of a shocker, a sport I don't think we have ever talked about.
Curling.
WNBA.
Yeah, we
Sabrina Ionescu was the youngest player in WNBA history to get a triple-double. So I'm just going to shout you out for that. Good job.
That's Shayna's wife.
Good job.
I mean, if she wants to be, I'm not going to stop her.
Fair enough.
I made a vouch to myself when I was a kid that I have to be able to beat my future wife in a one-on-one just for like pride's sake. So I could never do that. But Shane,
Yeah.
that's all you. I'll put in a word for you.
All right, sounds good. But yeah, I just want to, widen our what we talk
Absolutely.
about here, and good for her.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
agree
him.
with you, Dawson. The day that my wife or my kid beats me in a game of one-on-one is the day I hang them up.
Yeah.
Listen, if she's in the WNBA, I'm perfectly okay with her breaking my ankles in half, because then I could justify it happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Matt, let's hear this big story.
Okay. I'm very, very passionate about this person, and you guys all know who it is. We already talked about it. At this point, we should just
Julio.
rename this show to nothing but LeBrontroversy. Okay?
LeBrontroversy.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. 2 separate times this week have I seen someone say that LeBron James is not the best player in the NBA. Okay? Don't know who said it, but someone said that Russell Westbrook is the best player in the NBA. Russell Westbrook, you are a great player. You are not the best player in the NBA. Kenny Smith on TNT said that Steph Curry is the best player in the NBA. Steph Curry, you are a very good basketball player. You are not better than LeBron James. Steph is getting praised for carrying this sloppy team to losing in the play-in tournament, okay? When people change the narrative because it's Steph Curry over LeBron James, it just irks me, okay? So people are praising him for taking that sorry-ass team to the play-in and losing, and people are punishing LeBron James for taking sorry teams to the finals and losing, okay? This is why the narrative kills me, okay? I wrote some stats down, okay? Right? So to put things in to perspective, okay? This is what the Warriors looked like this year. This is what their starting lineup looked like, okay? Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Kelly Oubre turned Jordan Poole, and then Draymond Green, who is a Defensive Player of the Year winner and a candidate for the award this year, and then Kevon Looney. In 2007, when the Cavs went to the championship, this is what the starting lineup looked like.
Mo Williams.
He wasn't in it.
Oh, shit. Zydrunas?
Daniel Gibson, Drew Gooden, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, LeBron James, and Sasha Pavlovich. That was the starting lineup for Game 1 against the Spurs. That was the lineup to play against a Spurs team that consisted of prime Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili, maybe the greatest sixth man of all time. Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time. And Tony Parker, a top 30, top 20 point guard of all time. In his prime, I think I
absolutely
can that, okay?
Yeah.
In 2018, he carried this team to the finals. George Hill, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson to the finals, okay? To play against a Warriors team that consisted of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and JaVale McGee. Scores 51 points in Game 1 and still gets absolutely flamed for losing to that team in the finals. It's so unfair when people are saying, oh my God, Steph Curry is so much better than LeBron James for carrying that team to a play-in tournament. They didn't even make it in, okay? Like, I understand, okay? If you want to punish stars for succeeding with for not succeeding with shitty teams, then okay, that's your opinion. It's a dumbass opinion because good players are good players. If they have shitty teams around them, if they bring them to the finals, like that's a great accomplishment. I don't care if you're going to lose to a freaking all-star team made up of first like team all-pros, you know? But just don't go changing the narrative because you dislike LeBron and like Steph Curry. Because I'm sorry, but as good as guys like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Russell Westbrook are, they will never come close to the career greatness level that LeBron James has had. And all of these people that dislike LeBron James because they like Michael Jordan, the only reason why they do this is because LeBron James is the first person to challenge Michael Jordan's like hierarchy of greatness. He's the first person that people actually go and say, okay, this is the guy who might be better than Michael Jordan when it's all said and done. And that's why they hate him. They've hated him since he was in high school. There's never been a player who's been more hated and who's had more pressure in a career than LeBron James. And it's just ridiculous when people start saying, like Steph Curry, like greatest shooter of all time, absolutely. Does he play defense? Can he defend all 5 positions like LeBron can? Is he 6'8", 250 pounds with a freaking like 35, 40-inch vertical? No, he's not. Okay? So Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, great players. Love you guys. LeBron James is absolutely the better player. So enough with this fucking bullshit. I can't believe literally sports analysts will freaking say this shit. It's enough. Okay? Sorry. Took a long, but that's what I have to say.
I agree. I mean, yeah.
I don't have anything else to say about that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty speechless. I hope you feel good after saying your
Yeah,
piece.
I hope you
Pretty
feel a lot of
much.
pressure.
I've been balling that in for so long, man. I'm just sitting at work fucking thinking about what I'm going to say. I'm like, fuck, man, it's getting so, like this
I hope
game.
you can breathe clear now.
Boss, let me run something by you. How does this sound?
God.
All right.
Before we move on, I just want to, I hope John Tavares, you get better soon because that was absolutely one of the scariest things I've ever watched.
We should talk about that.
Fuck you, Nick Foligno. You pussy.
So scary. When he folded backwards like that, I was scared.
Absolutely. One of the scariest injuries I've seen on the ice. Okay. Yeah. There is not a chance in the world that Corey Perry did that on purpose.
No.
Sure, Corey Perry has that stigma where he's been a little bit of a dirty guy. He gets his shots in, but like,
oh yeah, we saw it last night.
It was either a knee or it was a skate.
Literally.
Like,
and it's not like he didn't try to get out of the way. He tried to get out of the way. And anyone who says that
you guys are moving, there's not a chance he was moving out of the way.
No. And the whole thing is not, did he do it on purpose or not? Because everyone knows that he didn't do it on purpose?
No.
It's the fact that Nick Foligno came and fought him.
Pussy.
Like, and then after the game, the interviewer's like, why did you fight him? He's like, I know it wasn't on purpose what he did, but, something had to be done. It was our captain. That's why people want to get rid of fighting in the NHL, is because it's so useless at this point.
It is.
Like, literally.
To fight for anything that happens.
It's so stupid. Like, it makes no sense.
I don't
Corey
think
Perry literally let Nick Foligno just
It
let
was
him
the
rip
same
with
thing when
punches.
Wayne Simmons jumped Alex Edler like 3 weeks ago. Like, Alex Edler did something, and then Simmons, a guy who's played 900 career games, never fought once in his life, got jumped by a fighter because he hit someone. Like, that's literally why people want to get rid of fighting, because you're just jumping on people now because they did something.
Yeah.
Like, I totally understand if it's a dirty hit, if it's something you don't like, if you need some momentum, like you're down like 3 goals in a row and you want to like change, you want to get your team hyped, like that's fine. Those are like legit reasons. If Corey Perry stopped on the ice, kicked him in the face, go fight him. But it's not his fault that he got hurt. Like, it's not. So it's just the fact that he literally said it. That he didn't do it on purpose, but something had to be done. Like,
Go score a fucking goal.
how
Like,
stupid
you're doing that.
can you be? And
Like,
literally Corey Perry was just there taking punches because he was like, let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
It's so
Like, look, I don't want to sound like an old head, but like, I don't get the point of fighting. Like, you can say momentum and all that shit, but like, go hit someone, go do some shit, whatever. Worst case scenario, you take a fucking 2-minute charging penalty or a 2-minute interference penalty.
No,
Like in the NFL, when you need momentum, you don't go and rip a guy's helmet off and punch him in the nose.
But it's different, though. It's different in hockey.
Why?
I understand why people fight, but when people fight for those reasons, that's when I kind of understand. Imagine if we're an NBC hockey team and Shaner drops the gloves with the guy and just starts hitting him on the nose. We'd all be on the freaking bench getting hyped. Like,
If you're a fan watching a fight and your team just absolutely destroys that other guy, you get hyped, no?
Absolutely.
So imagine being a player on that
No,
bench.
I get it,
You're
100%.
and he just destroyed some guy.
Let's also not
100%.
single out Nick Foligno, though, because
No, I know. Yeah.
I think there's
No,
a
fuck
bunch
him.
of guys in the NHL that would do the exact same thing. Yeah. Dawson, you can't believe that this is like
No,
Foligno's the
I
one.
know.
I would honestly put money on it that Anderson probably would have done the same thing.
Or even Corey
if it was
Perry.
Weber that got hit. Yeah.
Corey Perry might have done that.
Yeah.
there's
I
no
don't know.
there's no room for that type of shit in this game for me.
I
Like,
agree, though. I agree.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's move on to the question of the week. So, we haven't talked about college football in a while, I guess, ever since the draft. So here we go. The question of the week. We all know that the college football playoff, at the end of the season, the top 4 teams get ranked. Number 1 plays number 4. Number 2 plays number 3. There's always been this discussion. Should the college football playoff be expanded to 8 teams? So that's the question of the week. I'll first go my answer. I mean, do you guys want me to say why, like, what are the 2 sides? Okay, so like the first side would be there's no point, which is I agree with this, okay? I say no because to me, there's no point of changing this changing these, like this playoff when it's literally all the recruits are literally going to still go to the same programs. The same 3 programs are going to be top of the tier every time. Maybe you can say that Oklahoma is up there, but I don't think so. I would say it's Ohio State, Clemson, and Alabama, the top 3. Everyone wants to go there. Like, to me, changing it to 8 teams is not really going to do anything. It's still going to end up being one of those 3 teams, 2 of those 3 teams in the final, in my opinion. And then the other way around would be, okay, well, there's more chance at other teams getting into the playoffs, so it's gonna entice more recruits to go to other places, to be like, okay, well, we actually have a chance to make the playoff, like, if you want to come here. Like, that's literally what it is. And it's giving more teams a chance to make the playoff because it's usually 3 teams and then an extra one. Like, that's literally how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's tough to say that like a 6 couldn't beat a 3 because I think a 6 could beat a 3 any day of the week. I think a 7 could beat a 2 even at a certain point. Like, you're always going to – what?
To me, like, literally the last 5 years, it's not been like that. So it's been like the top 2 teams just beat everyone up. Last year, Alabama, not one game came close except for the Florida game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The LSU championship team, the only game that came close was the Alabama game during the regular season. It's the same
Right,
deal,
but
right?
it's the same 4 teams, but like it's not the same 4 teams. Like you have Georgia in there, you have LSU in there.
I'm saying
Like,
it's the same 3 teams, and then there's an extra team every year. It's Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State every year.
right.
Alabama missed it like 2 years ago.
Okay, but literally, Bama's been in it like 7 out of the 8 years.
Anyways, for me personally, I don't see why you wouldn't. Like,
I agree.
it's extra games, it's more entertainment, it's better entertainment, it's better football, and you are gonna get an upset. Like, there's a very big possibility of Florida can beat an Ohio State or something along those lines. You know what I mean? Like, there's a huge possibility of that. That's not to say that it's not still going to be Alabama every single year. But I think, like, just for the competition of the games, and, like, not to say that, like, these bowl games not in the college football championship aren't important, but, like, to see to see all these extra important bowl games that actually mean something, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I agree. Like, look at college basketball. We give 64 teams a chance to win the national championship every single year. There's a reason for that. I mean, I think it will change the recruiting landscape. 100% it will. I believe that. And you can't say that it won't, because they've never tried it. Before the college football playoff, it was 2 teams in the national. Like, there was no chance for 3 or 4 to make it. How do you know this doesn't change the recruiting landscape? And then beyond that, I like you said, Dawson, you're gonna get more parity every year. You'll get some upsets. Personally, I don't care. I like seeing programs evolve and sending guys to the next level. Like, more than I care. Like, obviously, it's fun to see your team win a national championship. I don't know, as a Bama fan, like, I don't know if you're bored of it, but like, I don't know. Personally, I would like to see more teams have a shot to win a national championship.
I agree that it'll change the recruiting landscape, but to me, the best players are always still going to go to those top 3 teams.
But why do they go there now?
Best coaches.
Okay.
Best programs. They pump out the most.
But best programs based on what? If
they pump out the
more
most,
teams have Matt, if 4 more teams have a chance to win the national championship every year, eventually someone different is going to win it.
You take
won it 2 years ago.
I'm saying that Alabama pumps out the most NFL players.
But
yes,
look at
because
they're getting the talent. But if you look at a team, let's say, like, Fitzgerald's at Northwestern, right? Right, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fitzgerald's one of the best coaches in college football, but he's in Northwestern, where he's not going to get a chance to go to the top 4. So people are not going to go there. Imagine if he came in and said, okay, maybe we have a chance to be 7 or 8. People are going to be like, okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to start instead of sitting on the bench for 3 years, and then they're going to go there, and then eventually someone's going to pass Alabama.
I agree 100%. Maybe, but even if they don't pass Alabama, it's just better for these smaller schools like Northwestern, like schools who have great coaches. Matt Campbell from Iowa State. Or I think he left Iowa State now.
Did he? No.
He's still there? Okay, so, but anyways, like, there's smaller schools that right now are struggling because even the Baylor coach, I forget his name right now, but Matt Rule left, but they have the LSU defensive coordinator from the Natty. Like, there's good coaches in college football that aren't getting the recruiting that they need because they're, like, on the fringe of making the playoff every year, or just completely ruled out because of their schedule. I don't agree with it. Like, look at Cincinnati last year. They were undefeated. And they competed with Georgia for 3.5 quarters. Like, to me, it's unfair to leave them out of even having a chance. Even if they lost that first game, that it probably would have been to Georgia too, but I don't know. I just think, like, teams like that deserve a shot year in, year out.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Like, I want to see it happen, but, like, right? Like, I think they're going to have to not do it right away. Like, it's going to have to be, like, in 2 years we're doing it. So that way the recruiting can get better. Because I think, like, one's just going to roll through 8. I think 2 would just roll through 7. Like, I think, like, it's not as close as, like, obviously NFLers. I feel like the top 4 teams are so much – maybe, like, 4 or 5, 3, 6 is kind of, like, closer. But, like, 1, 2, it's going to be, like, a game. It's going to be, like, 60-0 or, like, you know – like, it's going to be a blowout, so no one's really going to want to watch it. So they're going to have to be like, okay, we're going to do it in 2 years from now or 3 years from now.
I just
start getting that recruiting.
I wish we did see it more like the NFL. or any other like league where it was just way more competitive, where an upset could happen on any given day. I wish there was better in-state recruiting. Like the high school landscape is crazy right now. How many players on Alabama's roster are from Alabama?
Not a
No.
lot.
I would wager less than 5. Like
Yeah.
the walk-on guys, like, and they don't ever strap up, or they're like
Yeah.
long snappers or something. So
Yeah.
to me, I'd rather see better in-state recruiting. Keep those guys close to home. But anyways, that's just my opinion.
Imagine they like capped the amount of 5 stars you could recruit or something like that'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
But the thing
But
with
there's not a
football
lot of
is
5 stars anyways. Like that's not even an issue. Like there's not a lot of 5 stars that go to one college. Usually they get spread out.
Alabama perennially has by far the most 5 stars.
I was gonna say like 2 years ago,
Like,
didn't you
by
have,
far,
like, five
by far.
stars?
By far. Just
Yeah.
look at it over the last few years, like, anyways. But it doesn't matter right now because they're not even probably talking about it. But
I feel like they're gonna start talking about it eventually. Like, especially now would probably be the best time for, like, they obviously still made a lot of money, but during like COVID, they obviously lost a lot, no fans and stuff. So those extra 4 teams, extra games, are gonna give more money. So now would be the best time to start bringing in that idea.
Yeah. One of you guys texted the group, I think. I forget what sport league, I forget what the proposition was, but one sports league proposed something to make money back from COVID.
NBA is going to expand to 32 teams from 30.
Right. That's it.
They also want to include a mid-season tournament.
That's so stupid.
Instead of the play-in, I'm pretty sure.
players already hate the extra games. Why would you do that to them?
So stupid.
I don't even
So
know
dumb.
what's
I don't know what it's going to even consist of. Like,
I guess they would just have a tournament with all the teams, and whoever wins the tournament gets an automatic playoff berth.
no idea.
Is that how it works? I don't even know.
No clue. Anyways, that was a great question. I like that question.
Sure. But all right. Let's move on to a segment we do every week, the bold prediction of the week. So this week I have 2. I had a different one, which kind of got fucked. I mean, I wrote down, I sent the plan out a couple days ago, and this is when Edmonton was still down 2-0. And I was like, Edmonton's going to win the series.
Nope.
And they got swept. So that wasn't my bold prediction at this point. Okay, so I have 2 bold predictions. My first one is that an NBA team will come back from 3-0 down to win a series.
In the playoffs or in the first round?
First round.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's in contention now?
There's not a lot of series
There's
that
not
are
a lot of split
tied.
series, eh?
The Heat are down 2-0.
Yeah, Heat are down
I think
2-0.
the only one is the Trailblazers and Nuggets.
Okay.
I can't be that. All right.
Bold.
Yeah. My second one, we're all watching the Habs right now. Toronto is up 1-0 in the second period. I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the type of guy that's going to give you a chance when no one else does. Okay? My bold prediction is that the Habs are going to win the series. All right?
If you haven't heard Matt's full playoff prediction, he actually had the Habs moving on in this series too. Go watch episode 23 with Sam Bird of Pressbox Chatter. Jumping into my bold prediction, ladies and gentlemen, Julio Jones will be an Indianapolis Colt in the 2021 NFL
You
season.
start calling this the hopeful prediction of the week.
Absolutely. Julio Jones will be an Indianapolis Colt. They were part of the trade talks before the draft. We'll see. Does Chris Ballard give up a first round pick? I don't think so. But I think he will make it happen.
I'm happy to see you this excited about this, Dawson. Like, very happy. I hope he ends up in Indianapolis just so he fucks off from the NFC.
If they get him, I'm hammering Carson Wentz for MVP. It's happening.
Yeah, me too. I already did, but I'll double down.
T.Y., Zach Pascal, Julio Jones, and
There's
Michael Pittman Jr.
All right. The Pittsburgh Penguins lost again. That's 2 in a row they lost. They're down 3-2 in the series. Can't doubt. Said the kid. The Penguins are coming back to win this series, and they're going to move on and play Boston.
All right. I said this from the beginning. I'm going to say this now. At the time of this statement, the score is currently 73-51 for the for the Brooklyn Nets. Whoa,
Boston Nets.
that was crazy. For the Brooklyn Nets, the Boston Celtics will win this series.
Wow. That is bold.
I saw someone bet I think like 400K or something on the Nets to win.
Oh, okay.
And
I
it,
was
like,
going to say.
returned it was like 420,000 to return 28.
Yeah.
Made no sense. Like I don't know.
Wait, to win this series or to win the
Yeah.
NBA
No,
championship?
just to win just to beat the Celtics.
Okay.
And it only returned 28K.
Yeah, fuck, that's risky.
Boston Celtics will beat the Brooklyn.
Someone put down a $1,000 bet that Josh Rosen would be the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers on week 1. That would pay out 33K.
Wow.
Don't know why, but that's
Yeah, I don't know why
I
either.
think Garoppolo and Trey Lance need to get hurt.
He's going to hire a hitman for Jimmy Garoppolo
Yeah.
and Trey Lance, pay him like 20K, walk away 13K profit.
Yeah.
I think you'd need more money than that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder how much it costs to kill someone.
It's gonna be that guy who put like 100K on there being a streaker at the
That is
at the
fucking
Super Bowl,
genius.
and then jumped on the field himself.
But imagine he like mistimed his jump or something. Or, oh, man.
For
What a
those who don't know the
genius.
story, basically this guy put a lot of money on there being a streaker at the Super Bowl, and jumped on the field and was the streaker.
Was the streaker.
And won a bunch of money. Got spent $1,000 getting out of jail, and ended up making like $350,000. Like,
Wow.
Whenever
That
you
was
want to
his
make a quick buck,
like that's crazy.
That's genius.
take matters into your own hand.
Imagine being able to tell that story. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's genius. Never, ever will we see that prop in a Super Bowl ever again.
Yeah.
No.
Probably banned from ever going back to an NFL stadium, but I
Worth
think
it.
it's worth it.
Worth it.
And he's got enough money to rent a helicopter and watch the game from up top. But hey, listen, let's move on to our next segment. Segment we know and love. Think fast. So for those who don't know what think fast is, basically I'm just going to ask a question. These guys have to think fast, write down an answer, and hold it up. This week I have 3 sports questions and 1 just kind of fun question.
We love the fun questions.
Sure. First question, okay? Think about your Stanley Cup final prediction from last week. After 1 week of the NHL playoffs, has your Stanley Cup final prediction changed, seeing all the games and all the teams play? So it's more of like a yes or no question, then you'll explain. Shaner says no. I say absolutely not. Dawson says no. And Cam
Is not thinking too fast.
says yes
Oh,
with a little sad face. All right. So I say absolutely not. I had Colorado beating Tampa Bay in the Stanley Cup final. Colorado looked like an absolute machine. Looked like a team that could sweep its way to the finals. And
I don't know about
they
that.
beat up.
I would like to
They
say
looked
they
like a
would
team.
like to-
They did not.
Who they
That
sweeping
series
next
did
round?
not get close.
Who are they sweeping next round?
Think they're playing? You think they're going to go ahead
Vegas
and beat Vegas?
or Minnesota? You think they're sweeping either of them?
I'm saying the way they played in the first round, that series was not even close from the jump.
Well,
Yeah,
St. Louis isn't
Playing
back
St.
there.
Louis.
Yeah.
Anyways, Colorado to beat Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is still in a rough series against Florida, but I think they'll win. They'll win Game 6. They're up 3-2 right now. I think they'll win, put it away, and get on. And honestly, they're going to play Carolina or Nashville at this point. I see them getting past them. So, yeah, I have not changed, and I'm pretty confident, actually, to be honest.
I had Colorado beating Toronto. Obviously, like Matt said, Colorado's looking very good. And luckily for the Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens cannot score a fucking goal to save their life. Playoff price is in full effect, and they just can't put one in. So, as much as I hate to say it, I think the Leafs will get past the Habs, and I think they'll make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, where I have them losing to the Colorado Avalanche still. If they still had John Tavares, I might have questioned it, but
They're going to have to get past Winnipeg, bro.
yeah. Huh?
That's Shaner's big pick, eh? Yeah.
Mine, well, I had Washington go into the Cup, and they lost in 5. I really thought Samsonov would come in after game 1 and be like, all right, I'm here, but he didn't do much. Boston's still that team, though. Like, Taylor Hall has been a great addition for them. You know, I know everyone was saying wherever he signs, he's leaving in the offseason. I could see Taylor Hall staying in Boston. Absolutely. I think you said that last week.
James' prediction. Yep.
Yeah.
That is a team I do not want to play against in the playoffs.
Yeah, no. So I underestimated them. Also, any team that loads up for a guy like Manta, like I like Manta, but
That was a horrible trade.
trading Verona and everything else they gave up
No.
doesn't usually work out. Should have thought of that before time. But I know everyone's on the hype train with Colorado. They did play St. Louis. Vegas looks good. Tough loss last night though. They got to win Game 6 though. If Vegas doesn't win Game 6, it's gonna be tough going against a fresh Colorado team, even if they do sneak out of this series.
Jason Spats that just scored.
Sorry, Scully was going off.
I might keep that in. That was kind of funny.
Where were we? I don't.
It's your turn.
Sorry. I had Tampa beating Colorado. I'm confident in it because of how good Colorado looked, but I'm also kind of scared because like it was too easy for Colorado, and the fact that they're gonna have to probably play Vegas at this point. Like, yeah, they're going to be rested, but how easy it was for them to cruise past St. Louis kind of scares me because they might not be, like, fully ready, you know? But I think that's going to be a good series, hopefully. And Tampa, I don't know. They're just too strong. I don't care what's going on in Florida. Say what you want, but Florida is playing a very good series.
Sure.
And Spencer Knight looked amazing.
Yeah, Spencer Knight was sick last night.
Yeah. He let in the first shot and then saved, I think it was 35 straight shots.
Yeah, he's legit. He's legit.
So, I don't know. Tampa, I don't see anybody in that division beating them. And, like, even Carolina doesn't really –
I was going to say, can we talk about Carolina for, like, 10 seconds? Because Carolina, the last 2 to 3 – like, since they've had Svechnikov and then everyone they've drafted since then, Carolina's looked good, but they've never been able to get it done in the playoffs. I think they went to the Eastern Conference Finals one year, a couple years ago, or was it last year? Oh yeah, they played Boston last year.
No, it was 2 years ago.
Okay, right. So anyways, they just can't get it together at all.
We'll say it. Nedeljkovic has looked good though.
Yeah,
he looked pretty solid. But UC Saros is putting Nashville on his back again.
MVP. That's
never pick this guy in NHL in your expansion draft though, because he'll fleece you. All right, next question. Switch it over to the NFL.
Ooh.
Okay. Who is your dark horse pick to win the NFL MVP? I was about to write, you can't say Carson Wentz, but you know what? I'll allow it. So Dawson says Carson Wentz. So does all the other two guys. And I say, listen, this might not be too big of a dark horse, but I feel like this definitely could be a dark horse. I have Kyler Murray as a dark horse, okay? I've heard Julio Jones might be linked to Arizona as well. DeAndre Hopkins giving him big recruitment over there. So, hey, listen, might happen, probably won't, but Kyler Murray, I love you as a player. I think you're an electric talent, and you have a top 3 receiver on your team. You might have a second one. So, listen, you've got all the tools. Let's see it happen, bud. Make the playoffs. It's about time.
Look, OTAs are swinging around, and obviously I follow every Colts Twitter account under the sun. Carson Wentz looks good. Carson Wentz is already building a connection with all his receivers.
Carson Wentz looks like he could start in an NBA game.
That's what I was getting to, Shane. So I always thought Carson Wentz was like some hillbilly redneck shooting guns, like whatever. And then I saw a video of Carson Wentz playing knockout against Mo Alley Cox on the field. Carson Wentz has a fucking wet jumper. He is sick.
Bro, he went toe-to-toe with Mo Alley Cox, and Mo Alley Cox started 3 years in college.
Yeah, he played for UCF, I think, no?
Oh, no, it's like some small Florida school.
Okay. But yeah, like Mo Alley Cox was a basketball player. But no, so just the rapport that the team has. Carson's on a revenge tour. It's no secret. Reunited with Frank Reich. I think it's just all the recipes for a dark horse MVP.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have much to add. I think he's going to the ideal situation for himself. I love the Kyler Murray pick, though. He was my MVP favorite through like 6 weeks last year and then showed flashes later throughout the year. I think he'll do that again this year and be even better. But I do like Carson. Carson Wentz isn't really a dark horse at this point. I feel like he has his haters, but the people that like him are really feel very strongly about him. So
some people think he's like the worst quarterback in the NFL.
No, that's what he has his haters, but he also played in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
and Philadelphia has some of the toughest fans
in the
league. So
yeah,
it is what it is. But
Jumbo Joe just made it 3-0.
You can listen to past podcasts. I've said it many times. Carson Wentz will be in the MVP conversation. Carson Wentz is my. I'm putting money on Carson Wentz to win MVP. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
I will too.
I was very close to writing Russell Wilson on this paper.
I don't really know if he's a dark.
At this point, I don't even know if he's a dark horse anymore. But he's literally never gotten an MVP vote.
All I'm saying is, if you put money on Russell Wilson to win MVP, cash out at week 6 because anything after that, you're losing your money.
Probably at this point. All right. Sticking to the NFL for our last sports-related question. Who do you think is currently the best defensive lineman in the NFL, not named Aaron Donald? Okay. And you could pick a edge or a tackle.
Oh, that's a hard question.
Okay, my heart wants me to write DeForest Buckner, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Oh, that is a hard question, my friend.
Yeah. This is I'm going to tell you what we all said, and then I'm going to read something, okay? So I have Khalil Mack. Dawson and Cam have TJ Watt, and Shane has Myles Garrett. I have Myles Garrett as a very close second.
To me, I took it because I'm pretty sure TJ Watt is listed as a linebacker, so that's why I didn't.
Okay, so
think of him.
Pro Football Focus, PFF, posted something about this. I actually wrote this question down, and then I saw a thing on PFF today, so it was like kind of fitting. Mm-hmm. They had Khalil Mack at number 1, TJ Watt 2, Joey Bosa 3, Myles Garrett 4, Nick Bosa 5, Cameron Jordan 6, DeMarcus Lawrence 7, Chase Young 8, Shaq Barrett 9, and Danielle Hunter 10.
Where's the love for DeForest Buckner? Fuck, man.
Interior linemen don't get any love, man.
None.
Fletcher Cox has been doing that for years too.
This is not including Aaron Donald, this list?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Khalil Mack is just kind of slowed down for me to put him at number 1 right now.
Ever since he went to the Bears, he had it might be. I just watched him a lot less.
I mean his sack totals. I don't mean how much of a freak he is.
His first year in Chicago was very
insane,
but he single-handedly won a couple of games. But last year was just kind of boring.
He was almost putting up like J.J. Watt numbers.
Oh, he
was
his
defensive player of the year.
He was throwing tackles over.
Khalil Mack had
no one does that.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack's a freak athlete. I'll give it to him.
But dude, Myles Garrett is a close second for me. He's so good. He's a fucking nutso, but
yeah, he's
I agree. But like you said,
man of the year for the Browns, baby.
To me, TJ Watt takes this one. Look, I don't think you go wrong taking either of these guys. But like you said, Pittsburgh plays like that 3-4 style, so he's a D end on most snaps. But just his versatility, like how many D ends can you drop in coverage and he'll get you picks like left and right? I don't know. And then he'll get you a sack on the next play, and then he'll force a fumble, and then he'll pick one up and score. He's just the ideal guy for me.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't take him is I think more of him as a linebacker than.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But just to me, the fact that he can do like almost everything a linebacker does and almost everything a D lineman does, all in one guy, can't go wrong.
Like, if we're talking best in the NFL right now, TJ Watt, I don't want to say was robbed of Defensive Player of the Year last year, but he was absolutely the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Probably should have won it.
Yeah, exactly. So if we're talking best in the NFL right now, that's why I have him.
I think he was winning it until like week 16.
Yeah.
Just imagine being Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson in that division where we both just named TJ. Like, we had TJ Watt and Myles Garrett. Those
And
guys
now
were the
Jadeveon
same-
Clowney.
Yeah.
And the Bengals still decided to pick Jamar Chase at 5.
We know how I feel about that one.
Ridiculous. All right, let's move on. You guys good?
Fun one.
We're
Yeah.
good? All right, a little fun one, okay? Question is, what is your go-to Dairy Queen order? This is easy for me.
I kind of change it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
What?
I'll go with the OG. I'll go with the original go-to
Yeah.
for Shaner on a nice summer night.
Yeah. All right.
1 sec.
Shaner has a Reese's Blizzard. So does
Okay.
Cam. Great picks, but
Too easy.
Damn,
not
when are we going on a date?
Soon.
And
Rolo.
Fire too.
wow, Dawson's got a Rolo Blizzard. I got cookie dough Blizzard.
I just wanna say,
Absolutely delicious.
I'm very upset that they got rid of Kit Kat Blizzards. Like, very upset.
I would also like to give just a huge fucking shout out to the old reliable, just a chocolate dip.
Knew you were gonna say that.
Shout out, just the old reliable.
I used to be a big crispy crunch guy, but listen, I moved on. I tried cookie dough.
Never
I
went
haven't
back.
picked anything else for like 3 years now. But listen, Oreo is very good too.
Are you guys mixers? Like, do you mix flavors? No,
No.
ever?
You know what I do mess with though is the like extravagant ones with the cores.
Yeah.
The Reese's.
Like a strawberry cheesecake one like
frozen
that?
peanut butter.
Oh, Brett Kulak mixing it up, boys.
Yeah.
But a nice strawberry cheesecake blizzard I can get behind too. I don't think I've had a blizzard in like 3
I'm gonna have
years.
to pass on the cheesecake, but sure.
Yeah, I'm not a big cheesecake
Oh.
guy either, Shaner.
Can't do
Like
it.
we've already talked about this though.
Yeah.
Cheesecake on its own though is very meh, but in a blizzard,
Pass. I'm not a big cake guy though. To be fair, I'm probably not
Yeah.
the best.
I agree.
I'm probably not the biggest sweets guy you should be talking to,
Yeah.
so I'm not really gonna give my opinion. But I'll eat cake. Cheesecake's a no for me.
but or a just fresh out the freezer Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Oh my god. Ice
I
cream
don't
cake-
care if your birthday's in December. That's what your birthday cake should be.
I agree.
Agreed. No question.
Okay.
Also, the Costco like layer cakes. Those are
Yeah.
pretty good, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the one with like the yeah.
Haven't had one of those bad boys in a
I haven't had one of those bad boys in
Shaner,
forever.
next time we go to Lennoxville and we go to
Okay.
Costco, we're getting a cake, bro.
Boys,
All right,
it's my
come on.
birthday in 3 weeks.
All
We'll
right,
take one to the course.
little Costco.
I bet.
Yeah.
We're getting 2 cakes for Dawson. One Costco and one little Dairy Queen
Little
frozen.
Dairy Queen.
And not for nothing, a lot of people when they get drunk, they're all mad and stuff, and they become different people.
Oh,
Dawson just becomes a nicer version of himself.
And I'm already really nice.
He's already super nice. Ladies, he's got that money. He's got those looks. He's already a nice guy. He'll treat you right. And when you get him drunk, he'll probably treat you even nicer.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This guy just couldn't wipe that smile off his face. Just kept
I had
telling us he loved us.
think
I
had the
love
time
him
of
too.
my life.
Time of his life.
It was absolutely hilarious.
It was
With
so
that being said, let's move on to a very competitive segment, one that will be hosted by Shane.
It's not. It lost some competitiveness because I'm not playing.
This is called NBC Trivia.
I just want to quick little shout out to all the fans. I'm sorry that I won last week, so you won't get to see me and Dawson go toe to toe this week.
What do you mean? I went toe-to-toe with you last week, no? Was
Well,
it
'cause
me?
Dawson was
Yeah, because that wasn't
Dawson
it.
was the question master over here.
All right, all right.
All right, what do you guys want to start with?
NHL.
Sounds good.
Let's fucking
NHL.
go.
We'll go NHL, NBA, NFL.
Beautiful.
because that's how I have it written in my notes.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm not as well prepared as Matthew Campbell is, so I don't have little papers holding up the answers.
Okay.
Let me know when we are ready to move on.
We'll trust
We're-
you. You get our questions right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, question 1. Who is the youngest captain to ever hoist the Stanley Cup?
I
Probably wrong.
Here. Went with my gut.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm wrong too.
Lift them up, gentlemen.
Oh,
Oh, baby. All 3 of the boys are on the board.
let's go. Let's go. I was gonna say Gretzky, and then I was like, you know what? No.
I was about to write McDavid, and then I was like, nope, he didn't win a Stanley Cup.
So all 3 of us said Crosby since the host didn't say it.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry.
he still has a chance, Dawson.
I'm too used to winning this. I don't
Oh,
know.
wait.
All right.
He doesn't.
Question 2. Before David Ayers played for the Carolina Hurricanes as the wow, I can't talk. Emergency backup goalie, Scott Foster played against the Winnipeg Jets on March 29th, 2018. What team did he play for?
Total gut, but I don't think I'm right.
That is very, very random.
I have an answer, but
We ready to lift?
I think I'm just fine.
Are we ready?
I'm wrong. I think Matt's right.
It is absolutely the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Good for
You
you.
say you gotta say what we all have first before you say the answer.
Dawson had Tampa and Cam had Arizona.
Yeah. I think Matt was right. And well, he is right.
Well, he was.
All right.
This one, honestly, I don't know if you guys are going to get this one. Teemu Solani holds the record for most goals scored by a rookie. How many did he score?
Oh my God. Do we get a range or do we have to get it exactly right?
Go one higher, one lower.
Yeah, I'll go one higher, one lower.
All right.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Let me know when the boys are ready.
Wait.
I have a number in my head, and I literally think I'm like 2 under.
If you're
All right.
feeling
That
it,
close?
laugh.
If I'm that close, like I think I should get it.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Lift them up.
70?
70 goals in 1 year?
Or is it 72? It's 72, right?
6.
76?
He scored 76 goals in his rookie year?
Yeah, I think I should get that right, man. Like,
No.
We said one over, one under.
that's some bullshit.
He scored 76 goals in his rookie
Yes,
season?
bro.
In
That's
the
what, I was
NHL?
that's what I was telling you. I have those rookie.
And he was also like 23, I'm pretty sure, when he came over. Not that it makes it better, but like.
76.
Last time
What is
someone
70?
scored 70 goals.
What?
When was the last time has Ovi ever scored 70 goals?
No.
No.
one's-
Ovi's
no
never
one's-
scored more than 60.
Wow.
I think Solani might actually be the last person to score 70.
I would definitely bet that he is.
What the fuck?
All right. After the NHL round, Matt has the lead with 2 over Dawson and Cam, who each have 1.
I was not ready for that at all.
Oh,
I'm
what
like
the
so
fuck?
shaken up
I
right
knew
now.
we had that much. I knew we had that much.
Boys, are we ready to move on to NBA?
I don't know.
LeBron James.
All right. Who was the first undrafted player to be named to the Hall of Fame in the NBA?
Oh man,
Boys, come on, focus up. You
I
got
couldn't
it.
even. I couldn't even.
Is he like a known player?
Yeah.
I have a name, and I feel like I don't want to cross it out because I feel like I'm about to cross out the real name. I have 2 names in my head, and I'm fucking pissed. Whatever.
5, 4. Like,
Not
left them, just left them. LeBron James.
I didn't have a name.
Yeah, I didn't really want to.
Matt
Wait,
lifted
before you
prematurely.
go, is it Wilt? Okay.
Pretty sure both of those guys were drafted.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I had Larry Bird, so
It is Ben Wallace,
okay.
who
Wow.
was just inducted for next year.
Yeah, literally just. Oh, really? Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
That's dope.
I thought you would have seen that, guys. Come
Good
on.
for Benjamin.
Okay, this one's easy. If you don't get this, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I probably will.
How
not
many
get it.
points did Kobe score in his last game?
Yeah,
So proud.
Matt, I know you're new here, but you're lifting prematurely.
And I'm getting them right, bitch.
It doesn't matter.
It's about time. I'm so proud of you guys.
All right. We all put 60 since the host doesn't know how to read.
Listen, I said I'm proud of you. They obviously know you got it right.
Yeah, but maybe they don't know what the number is.
It's 60. Some dummies might have put 81, but not us.
This one, I don't know if you guys are going to get. Steph Curry was drafted 7th overall. Which team drafted back-to-back point guards right before him?
Jesus Christ.
Boys,
Yeah.
this is like an ongoing meme for like
Is
the
it?
past 7 years. Just guess any team at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me see them. Matt had Charlotte. Cam had OKC. And Dawson Spooner with the correct answer of the Minnesota T-Wolves.
I thought so. It was Rubio and someone, no?
Yeah, some Flynn guy, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Dawson, that's 2
Good
in a
answer.
row for the young buck to close out the NBA.
Good answer.
All tied here.
So we got
We're tied,
Matt
yeah.
with 3. Cam, close second with 2. And Dawson tied in first place with 3.
Woo!
As we move
No,
on
no.
to the NFL.
All right, let's go. I'm hyped.
I'm pissed
What
about the
is-
Timo Solani one.
What is the most amount of Pro Bowl appearances by one person in NFL history?
I think I'm one off, but I hope not.
I feel like I got it.
Lift them up.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like I thought it was a little higher.
Matt has 14. Cam has 16. Dawson has 18.
Wow,
and Matthew
Shane had
Campbell
20.
takes the lead.
What?
I thought it-
go! What was it Peyton Manning? Was it Drew Brees?
There's like 5 people. It's Tom Brady, Bruce Matthews. I forget who the other. Probably Peyton
Yeah.
Manning.
Who
Go.
the fuck is Bruce Matthews?
Go.
Clay Matthews.
great lineman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I saw a stat about Bruce Matthews.
I don't give a fuck. Next question.
First Pro Bowl was when he was 28 years old, and then he went on to.
Oh, I
14
saw that actually. I
What?
just fucking saw that. That's
All right, this one I don't know if you guys are gonna get. To be honest, this one's pretty hard. I wouldn't get this one. Who is the only quarterback to lose to every NFL team? Oh, Cam's cocky with this one. Cam's got
No.
this one.
Oh no, I really jumped the gun, but it's
Oh.
okay. It's okay.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
The guess, but
3, 2, 1. Lift them up. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Matt's right.
Josh McCown, and Dawson had. Well, sorry, Matt had Ryan Fitzpatrick. Cam had Josh McCown, and who did you have, Dawson? Brett
Brett
Favre.
Favre. Matt's. I know Brett Favre beat every team.
so did Drew Brees.
I know Matt's right.
You are
Fuck.
correct.
Who?
Cam Wilson,
What's the end? Who did you have?
Josh McCown.
Wow.
Yep.
So I'm in the lead here, right?
Respect me.
Going into the last question, which honestly, Cam might be the only one that gets it right. Matt has 4. Cam has Dawson. Cam has 3, and Dawson also has 3. This next question's pretty hard.
All right, let's fucking go.
What school was Randy Moss originally committed to before they pulled their offer because of a high school fight? It's a well-known school, like a big school. I'll give you-
I don't even have an answer for this one. Matt's just gonna coast here.
No idea.
Yeah, me either.
No idea.
Boys, just take a guess.
I
It's
don't
a well-known.
Give us one hint.
It's
No.
maybe
No.
He wants to hold on to this lead really quick.
Boys, just take a guess. I'll give you your time.
So he went to Marshall.
He went to Marshall. It's a very well-known school.
What state is it in?
No.
That's a great question. I might be dumb for not knowing it, but it's fine.
Damn, I have absolutely no idea.
All
Well,
right.
Matt, it doesn't matter if you answer or not.
So
Dawson, what's your answer?
Oh wow, Dawson.
What? Wait, what'd you guys pick?
That was
Notre
late.
Dame.
So late.
What?
That was late.
That was so late, man.
That was late.
Okay.
I'm calling it. I'm throwing the ballot flag.
I'm going to have to give
give it as a right.
everyone but Matt the right answer. And we are in a three-way tie, and I need to think of a tiebreaker because that's crazy.
Wait, so Notre Dame is the right answer.
Yes.
How do you know where Notre Dame is? When you said that, I was like,
That's
"Fuck,
it.
gotta cross it
I had Florida State, and then he
Well,
said,
it's
I don't know where it
Indiana.
is.
He
So I'm
went
like,
Notre
okay.
Dame. He went Notre Dame, and then they pulled the offer, and then he was going to Florida State, and then they pulled their offer too.
I was like Notre Dame, and then I was like, what do a bunch
I don't know
of
where Notre Dame
Irish
is.
guys
So if
want with
anybody would
random
like
moms?
to let me know where Notre
Indiana,
Dame
no?
It's in Indiana. It's in South Bend. It's right
Alright.
near Chicago. It's like really not far at all.
All Notre Dame fans, I'm sorry.
Getting
Wow.
gone.
Okay, so we have a three-way tie.
Yeah, now I need to think of a tiebreaker question. What sport would you like this tiebreaker? We'll go football. We'll go football.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We're ready with the last question. This one's kind of hard, I think.
Just do it.
Who was the first quarterback to pass for 5,000 yards in a season?
Hey, Google. Just joking.
I know this one. I'm
No.
like 90% sure, but I could be
Can
wrong.
be a bit rough around the edges.
I
So-
could have seen a
Let me know
stat
what
that said
happens.
4. I
Send
could have seen a
feedback.
stat that said 5.
Well, this is wrong, so I will just accept defeat today.
It's Warren Moon.
Fuck! All right, next question. God damn it.
Okay. What team drafted Brett Favre?
If like two of us get it right and one of us gets it wrong, is someone getting eliminated and then we do
Yeah, then it's
okay.
Okay.
Flip 'em?
Like, you got 10. I'm giving you 10.
Yes, I guess Dawson knows because I have no idea.
I don't know.
7.
Dawson
good.
wins.
5.
Good. I
Wait,
guess.
does he? Dawson, what's the answer? Yeah.
Wow, that's sick.
The kid's back.
I got cheesed, bro.
Woo. Matt, if you want to host next week, I'll let you host.
Nope, that's not how it works.
Dawson,
All right.
welcome back to the winner's circle, man.
Oh, man. Shane, we're just swapping seats, me and you, eh?
We are, buddy. We
We're
are.
just swapping
Some
seats.
bullshit right there. I'm the only one who even knew that Timo Solani had 70 plus. I'm pissed.
You didn't know he had 76, though.
I know that's crazy.
Okay. Well, that
All
was
right.
a great session. Shane, thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. That was one of the best ones we've had.
I didn't know. Like, it's kind of hard to find questions. I was like, I don't know if these are too hard.
Yeah,
Some
no,
of
it's
them are
tough.
very
It's
hard,
tough.
I guess. But, oh, well, I had fun.
Good
All
experience.
right. Well, let's move on. We're nearing the end of the show here. We're going to go on to everyone's favorite segment, Top 5. All right. Well, this week we're heading away from sports. We're doing top 5 favorite foods. Period. Take it as you want. I think
Period.
it's like kind of like combos and just like regular foods. Okay. I'll go first. Number 5. Okay. A number like 6, like my honorable mention will be pizza. It's not on there, but I like pizza. It's good. You know what? I'm even gonna say I like Hawaiian pizza. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like it anyways. My favorite pizza is cheese, but for the record, I know it's boring, but whatever. Number 5, crispy chicken burger with sweet potato fries. Big fan. Big fan. I don't know why, but I don't order sweet potato fries unless it's with a crispy chicken burger.
You lost
Someone's
me.
been-
on pizza, for us.
And I know Shane's not a big sweet potato guy, but I like sweet potato.
Potato
Number
fries
4,
are fire.
facts. Number like a nice like like spicy mayo.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Number 4, straight up pasta. My goodness. Can't go wrong with that stuff. If you want me to give a specific one, I guess penne. There you go.
I guess Benny.
Number 3, cheeseburger and fries. Classic combo. Probably can't have one. Can't have a cheeseburger without some fries, you know? Number 2, sushi. Unbelievable food. The experience when you go to an all-you-can-eat sushi place is just out of this world. I can't wait to go back after the pandemic is
Shout out to Hasu.
facts. And number 1, easiest choice, poutine, baby. My favorite food. It will never not be my favorite
I knew
food.
that one was coming.
Just an absolute doozy of some food right there. A little combo with some cheese, some fries, and a little bit of gravy in there. Woo, baby. Number 1, poutine. You got my heart forever.
For the record, Matt doesn't eat a poutine normally. He saves all the cheese for last.
It's true. And it's absolutely delicious.
I used to do that.
Shout out
Like,
to a
no
breakfast
shit.
poutine.
Dude, you don't even want to get me started.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the biggest guy on this show, so you should take my list the most seriously out of everyone here. Number 5, pizza. Okay? Pepperoni pizza. Most specifically, this is a very local thing, Dorian pizza.
The best.
There is not a better slice of pizza than a pepperoni and bacon Dorian pizza. Doesn't exist. Number 4, for my Americans, my East Coast Americans, a Shake Shack burger. Shake Shack is undefeated. If you have not tried it, I recommend trying it as soon as possible, as soon as you are legally allowed to enter areas that have Shake Shacks. Number 3, like Matt, I also specified sushi, but all you can eat sushi. Again, big guy.
The list like that, we did not see it.
Don't care. Don't care. Big guy. A la carte sushi in these fancy restaurants is not worth it.
Dude.
For me to be satisfied, even for normal-sized humans, for you to be satisfied, you need to spend at least $70 at one of these sushi restaurants. Nuh-uh. Hasu, $19.95. As much as I want, I'm happy.
I'm telling you, if you're watching this and you own an all-you-can-eat sushi place, if you see the NBC crew walk into your all-you-can-eat sushi, you should probably raise your price to at least $50 because we're gonna eat that much and some.
And we'll pay it. So, number 2, lasagna.
Oh,
Wow.
Special shout out to my mother. I love you so. For her white lasagna. Okay, with like Alfredo sauce, sausage, chicken, and a bunch of cheese. Fantastic. It's my birthday meal every single year. Cannot be beaten. Number 1, chicken wings. Shout out to Cunningham's. Chicken wings are undefeated. If I had to have one food for the rest of my life, probably wouldn't be chicken wings now that I'm saying this, but chicken wings are my favorite food. They are delicious. That is my list.
Dawson, you can come by anytime. I'll gladly bring you that plate of chicken wings.
Beautiful. I love it.
Also, we're eerily similar
I love it.
with these lists. But okay, so at number 5, I have lasagna too. I've always been a lasagna fan, but I've like really gone into like a deep dive into like real Italian lasagna, like homemade pasta and everything, like the homemade noodles. It's really next level, so that's definitely got to fit in my top 5 somewhere, and I figured 5 was a good spot for it. At number 4,
Not a big lasagna guy.
Yeah, you're a loser.
have you ever had homemade lasagna noodles though, like in the lasagna? Like
I guess I can't say I have.
it melts in your mouth, man. It's unbelievable.
Can confirm I will never make that for you, Matt.
Okay.
At number 4, I have subs.
Ooh.
Specifically though, homemade subs. Like I will never go out and order subs just because like I can probably make them better. Like not like I don't know, maybe in New York or something, like a greasy ass one I'll order.
Are you like a steak and pepperoni guy?
Yeah.
Subs are
Like
so
loaded
easy
up
to
with
make,
vegetables.
but they're so easy to fuck up too.
Yeah.
They're a simple thing to make, but they're just like you can mess it up so fast.
No, the sub is all about the meat to bun to vegetable ratio.
Agreed. And
If
need
you
to
have that down,
cheese,
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
You're laughing.
You need the good cheese like ratio too.
Yeah, absolutely.
At number 3, I have seafood / sushi. I mean, I love sushi, but I love lobster and shit too. So
Yeah.
just give me anything seafood. At number 2, this is a weird one, but guys, like, I don't know if I've said this before. Actually, I definitely have. I really like cookies, like, a lot. At number 2, I have cookies. I can eat cookies any time of the
I
day,
knew that was
any
coming.
day of the week, like any type of cookie. So yeah, and you know what? That is what it is. I'll never be ashamed of it. But if anyone's looking for a gift to give Cam, it's cookies, right? And then number 1, like you, Dawson, I have chicken wings. We grew up on Cunningham, so it's kind of hard to go away from this one. But
Yeah.
anytime, any place, chicken wings. I'll eat them for breakfast. I don't care.
Absolutely.
All right. My list is kind of nothing like your list. But at 5, you know what? I'll give this one's similar to
Nathan McKinnon at 5.
I'd rather, yeah, I guess. Unfortunately, Nathan McKinnon does not make an appearance on this week's list. But maybe some food that he likes does. At number 5, I have a nice cheeseburger.
Did not go wrong.
Never go wrong with a nice cheeseburger. It's a fast meal, go to if you're ever in a rush.
Okay, wait, but before you move on, okay, Shane, I hand you a cheeseburger. My table is filled with all the condiments you need. Build your cheeseburger for me.
Light work, bro.
What do you mean by everything?
Everything. Onions, bacon, all the sauces.
All right. We're throwing some bacon.
Sauteed onions, mayo and ketchup. That's it. Sometimes pickles if I'm feeling spicy.
All right, let's go around, actually. Matt, build your burger.
I just
You
said it.
you just said it.
Yeah.
All right.
Some
Me-
cheddar cheese though.
Yeah, absolutely. Onions, pickles, lettuce, mustard, and mayonnaise.
I don't like putting lettuce in my sandwiches. I like just eating lettuce on the side, like in a salad. You know?
Well, that's my burger, so.
I'm just,
Problem.
in my opinion, you bitch.
Cam.
You know what? Like, saute me some like mushrooms and onions. I'll throw them both in there. Bacon, cheese, pickles, lettuce, all the sauces. Like, I just wanted to like I can't bite into it. You
Okay.
know, like I need a fork and a knife to eat it.
Got it.
Like borderline that big.
Got it.
All right. We're throwing some bacon on that, Bob.
Yeah.
Preferably sauteed onions. I'd rather them over raw onions.
Yep.
Pickles, lettuce. I know you guys are not big fans of tomatoes, but tomatoes are being thrown on there.
Okay.
I like tomatoes on my club sandwich.
And then
I forgot.
I'm going mustard and mayo.
I like it. You all have fantastic burgers. I would eat all of your burgers. So
I'm not a ketchup fan. I don't like ketchup.
yeah, not a huge ketchup guy.
I would eat.
I don't put a lot of ketchup.
Okay, another sidebar, very quickly, and I hope we all have the same answer. Okay, we're all at a function, a nice big plate of fries. We all are forced to eat ketchup or any sauce. Are we dipping, or are you guys spreading all over?
Dipping.
Thank you,
Dipping.
Cam.
Yeah. I mean, only maniacs do that. I think.
Okay, thank God.
I used to do it when I was a kid just to like see, and it would like just throw me off completely. Like I would almost like never finish them.
Yeah, no,
Threw me
you
off.
got to dip.
I got a plate of fries. I put some salt on that bitch, and I dip it in mayo, and I'm fucking living. I'm
Even
fine.
vinegar, yay or nay?
Pork. That's fine.
Not a big fan.
Not a big vinegar guy. Okay. All right, Shane, carry on with your list.
All right. Number 4.
Recap.
Yeah, recap. I had for the
Burgers at 5.
Yeah, for the one spot that I said I had a cheeseburger at 5. Number 4, I have pork chops. I'm a big pork guy.
Yeah, he's a big
I
pork
rate it.
chop.
I was gonna.
That's super questionable.
He's a big
No,
pork chop.
Big
Come on,
pork
bro.
guy.
Got to be done right, but
And he doesn't even eat the ones with the bones. He eats like the thick ones.
Yeah,
you know,
the
like
Costco
thick
ones
and
are
stuff.
fire.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
The Costco
okay.
ones go.
As long as they're not dry.
Yeah, Pork's kind of hard to like get right. It's so easy.
It's
to
the
dry.
hardest meat to cook.
Yeah.
So easy to dry.
Well, isn't like pork supposed to be done medium well? Pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be cooked like.
Yeah, but it
There's
gets
no
dry.
like grade for pork really. Like you don't call pork chops like well unless they're on the bone, I guess. But like I'm not like I'm cooking.
No,
my-
but pork is like it's cooked or it's not. Like
Yeah, to me, yeah.
yeah.
All I know is Matt has never complained, so that's all that matters.
I'm not.
Number 3, I got a steak on there. Come on, boys.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking. I was like, how has none of us said that yet?
Come on.
How do you guys take your
Yeah.
steak?
Medium rare.
I
I'm
mean,
a rare.
I'm a big rare guy.
Yeah.
If I could eat it straight out of the freezer, I would. I think
Yeah.
it's bad.
Like
Love-
rare.
You're the better.
Yeah.
I'm a medium rare guy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys didn't have steak. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, it's wild.
I wouldn't put it over any of the 5 foods I have on this list, but you know.
At 2, I got pasta. I'm a big pasta guy. Like I can eat pasta every day of the week.
I think I could too.
Any pasta, it doesn't matter. I love pasta. I'm not as blessed as Cam is. I don't know what freshly made pasta tastes like.
Dude, it is so good, man.
First of all,
It is so
making
good.
homemade pasta is way easier than you think.
Yeah,
Actually-
it's so easy. You slap some flour on the counter and then you just snap your fingers a few times and like talk with your hands and then snap and it's there.
All right, cooking lessons with the NBC crew.
That would be a sick
That-
YouTube
That's
video.
our next project.
That would be sick.
Number
Nothing
1,
but controversy cookbooks?
No, nothing but controversy taste tests. We get Cam to taste the homemade lasagna versus Costco lasagna.
Oh man, don't
Oh,
even
Easy. So easy to sniff out.
disrespectful.
Without
Disrespectful.
even tasting both of them, I could probably still know which one is.
Absolutely. You're blind. It's got to be blindfolded.
Number 1. I'm surprised. I don't think Cam had this on his list. I'm surprised because we talk about this all the time. A nice chicken breast.
That's your favorite food of all time?
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, like if I thought about this that way, I would have chicken breast at 1 too.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay.
what meat? Okay, Dawson. Like you,
Bro, you could do
you-
anything
yeah.
with it. Wait, pause.
what meat would you eat over that every day for the rest of your life?
I wouldn't eat any meat over that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the way he thought about it. Like,
Like if I'm taking one thing for the rest of my life, chicken is the like you could just cook chicken.
Why would you take it like that, though?
I'm saying like, well, you know how much I like chicken. You live with me.
No, I love chicken too, but fuck, no way I would take.
All right, Shane, let's set the scene.
Chicken-
Okay. You and I live together. Forget Matt. Okay.
I'm
It's a,
at.
it's a Friday night.
Yeah.
You know what? Matt can live with us too.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a Friday night. Okay. We're all fucking just finished a week of school. I'm back in school for some reason.
Yeah.
And I say, you know what? We can have anything for dinner tonight. I'm buying. What are you taking? Are you taking a fucking nice pizza or are you taking a chicken breast?
Chicken breast.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm not that big of a fan of pizza, to be honest.
Okay, fuck. That's not the point.
Burger,
Cheeseburgers.
pasta.
Like, if I wanted pasta, I would have put it at 1 on my list. I'm just saying, chicken breast is.
You're telling me you're in jail. You're about to get the death penalty.
The chair. You're about to get the
You're about to
electric
get the chair, and they say, "What do you want as your last meal?" You're gonna say, "I want a chicken breast."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Bro, you could cook it in so many different ways.
Fuck, how many ways you can cook it? You can
only
cook
gonna get-
anything a
you're
thousand
only,
ways.
you're only gonna get to cook it once.
I'm on Shane's side here.
I'm not.
I'm on his side.
I'm not.
I don't understand the hate.
I
What
think
is
Shane.
going
I think
on?
Shane is just stuck in his.
This
like,
isn't top 5 most versatile foods.
What is going on? Why am I getting torched for chicken?
It's not that bad.
Oh, I don't
It's not bad. I
understand.
love chicken, but fuck, it's not my favorite food.
Bro, I'm getting torched more than when Matt said fucking candy bowls.
Man, like,
Dude,
It's up there.
Oh man, what is going on? Chicken breast. You are my number 1. I
no way,
love you.
you're
But like, it's not like
Your life is gonna be
said
just straight up
something that
chicken
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't
Why
say
could
so.
chicken breast not be his favorite food?
okay. What's your favorite way of preparing a chicken breast? Save yourself.
Like, how would I make it?
Like Matt said, the electric chair, your last meal. Clearly, you're taking a
I
chicken
wasn't
breast for some
prepared
reason.
for this. Now I gotta think.
I have to think about your favorite food.
Well, there's a lot of ways that I could.
All
want
right,
it.
then name one.
It's like a
Just,
game time decision how I'm gonna want it like made.
just say one.
Well, I don't know. You just throw it on the barbecue. I always throw a couple spices in there. If I'm looking at my whatchamacallit,
Spice drawer.
spice rack. You throw on some chicken spice. You got
Yeah,
some
let's say chicken spice, some chili, a little hot sauce, whatever.
salt,
Hot
pepper.
sauce. No wonder you hate chicken if you're doing that to it.
What do you mean?
Chili flakes and hot sauce?
I didn't say chili flakes. I said chili.
Like with hamburger in it, like chili.
No, like chili, the spice.
So chili. Okay,
Chili
so
powder.
A chili powder.
If you're seasoning a chicken breast, you're gonna put some spice on it.
yeah,
This is making
I
it
don't
worse.
know
You guys want
hot sauce is very questionable
I
though.
don't know what just happened in this conversation. Because
Hot
I-
sauce is definitely
You know
questionable.
what? I've kind of had enough of this topic, to be honest.
Anyway, chicken breast is my number one. I stand by it.
Agreed.
I'll take it to the grave. I don't care what anybody has to say. You can fight me on this. It's fine.
I'm not like upset that you said chicken breast. I think
I
we're
am.
just thinking about it like way off like base. Like, you know, like
It's
we're doing two
you
different.
said top 5 foods. My favorite food is chicken breast. That would entitle it to be the number one
Fair
spot
enough.
in my
Fair
list.
enough. All right.
Thank you.
For
Good
the
night.
last segment, we're gonna end off the episode 24 with this one. It's our lock of the week in terms of betting. So we're all baseball fans here, and I'm sitting in a room with 3 Blue Jays fans, and we got a big AL East series coming up between the Yanks and the Blue Jays.
Get the brooms out.
All right, my lock of the week is the New York Yankees
Lose.
will win against the Toronto Blue Jays on Thursday. I was going to say Wednesday, but now we're posting it Wednesday, so I'm going to say Thursday.
All right. Well, I'm going to go in the same series, same game. Vlad has not let me down. Vlad will homer in this game.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
He's leading the league in homers now.
He's in the running for the AL MVP this year. He's one of the best hitters in baseball.
I just
All
want
right. Well, I said Vegas was gonna win the cup, so I can't back down on that right now. My lock this week, I don't know if it's gonna be Game 6 or Game 7, but Vegas will win the series.
my lock of the week. Kind of joining with Cam's. Wednesday night, Vegas will end the season. Wow, end the series.
All right.
We'll go lock Unity for that one. I'll double down. Let's go Wednesday.
Rock unity, baby.
All right, listen. Well, that does it for episode 24 of the Nothing But Controversy podcast. Just a reminder, go to our Instagram at Nothing But Controversy. Click the link in our bio. It'll show you a bunch of different links to all of our different social media platforms. If you want a great read on the top 5 quarterbacks picked in the 2021 draft class, Cam wrote a great piece with QB comparisons. Shaner talked about his number 20 pick, first round pick for the Giants, Kadarius Toney, in his article. Some great reads there.
Lot
But
more to
yeah,
come.
listen, what I think you should do now, if you made it here, is I think you should like this video, give us a little subscribe, share it, and Shaner will come through the screen and kiss the camera right now